Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Let's Get Arty with Mrs. Harvey. We're going to be doing some eye-catching art. Today we're going to be focusing on using line and tone in our artwork. This is the artwork that we're going to be creating. For today's lesson you'll need some A4 paper, a pencil and a black pen, and media to colour in with, like pens or pencils. Media is just another word, boys and girls, for the things that you use to create your art, so it could be paint or oil pastels too. Like last week's video, when using tone we look at light to dark, so you might want to pair the colour that you would like to choose for your iris for drawing your eye, like your light blue and your dark blue pencil. The first thing we're going to do, boys and girls, is to draw the shape of your eye. Now you can pre-draw this with pencil and then go over it with pen if you wish. To draw your eye, you're drawing like a lemon shape, so it's almost like a pointed oval. Or you can think about drawing a stretched out N and a stretched out U underneath. Next we want to draw our iris in the middle of your eye. The iris is the coloured part of your eye. Next, we're going to draw our pupil. That is the black part in the middle of your eye. And we're also going to add a slight highlight. So this is where the light is reflective in the eye and it leaves a white gleam. Once you've done that, you can choose to colour your pupil in black with either your pen or pencil. I'm going to use pen for mine. Next, I'm going to colour in the iris. Today I'm going to be using pencil and I have chosen blue for the colour of my iris. Now we're going to use tone to colour this in, so we're going to go from dark from the outside to light in the middle of the eye beside the pupil. I'm using my dark pencil and I'm leaning heavily on it to get the darkest blue that I can get round the outside of my iris. If you look at your own eye in a mirror, you will see that the outer part of your iris is darker than the part beside the pupil. Next, I'm sticking with my dark blue pencil, but this time I'm going to lean lighter on it to make a medium blue. Now I'm going to take my light blue pencil and I'm going to blend my light blue pencil from the medium blue into the pupil in the middle. You don't want to do this too much, boys and girls, because what we want to do is we want to build up the tone. So you can see just now that you can see quite clearly where the dark blue is, the medium blue, and where the light blue is. Now I'm going to blend my tones in, so I'm going to take my dark blue and I'm going to go over it with my medium colour into my light blue lightly to merge them together, and then I'm going to go over where my dark blue and my medium blue meet and go over them to blend the colours together. You will see that I'm taking my time to blend these three tones together, the dark blue, the medium and the light blue, and I'm slowly building up each one a bit at a time. I also keep checking it to see where I think I need to blend it in a bit better and going back to those parts. I'm now going to continue to add colour round the iris. As I do this, I will keep moving my paper as I move round to colour each part in. Going from tone from the outside dark to the inside light. Again, checking over my blending as I'm colouring to ensure that the light blue and the medium blue blend into each other, and that the medium blue and the dark blue blend into each other. Again, boys and girls, I'm constantly looking at my drawing and looking back to see where I maybe need to blend a little bit better until I get it the way that I like it. The next bit we're going to do is where your tear duct is, boys and girls. So you will want to maybe choose like a red pencil, and you can lean heavy for the middle part and then lighter for the outside. And that's us finished with doing our tone for our eye. Now you'll remember at the start of the video I said that we would also look to use line. So for the background of my eye, I am going to choose a spiral pattern to put behind. I'm going to draw a mixture of large spirals and smaller spirals. You can choose whichever line pattern you would like to put in the background. So you might want to choose sort of rainbows, or you might want to choose wavy lines, or straight lines, or zigzag lines, whichever you would like to choose as your background for your artwork. Again, keep turning your page as you draw so that you can draw at each angle. Once you've drawn your pattern, you would want to go round the outside of your eye again to make it stand out. So to make your line that you've drawn for your eye a bit thicker, so that it stands out against the pattern in the background. It's up to you at this stage if you want to keep your background pattern white, or you might want to add some colour. You might remember last week I was talking about the contrast of hot and cold colours. Hot colours being red, orange and yellow, and cold colours being blue, green and purple. Because I've chosen blue, a cold colour, for my iris, I am going to make my swirl pattern a mixture of hot colours to contrast against the cold colour of blue. Once you've finished colouring in your background, whatever colours you choose, that is you finished our art lesson for this week. Here is an example that I've also done with felt tip pen. You will see that I have also added eyelashes on to my eye. I've used dark green pen around the outside, a medium colour in the middle and a light green on the inside. I've also mixed my media because for my pattern in the background I have used pencil to colour in. Again, I've chosen hot colours for my pattern in the background. I've also used the same pencil, for example, for my red one, and I've leaned hard on it to make it a dark red, and I've leaned lightly on it to make that lighter red. Thank you for watching this week's art video, boys and girls. I can't wait to see all of your wonderful artistic creations. See you soon!